In the heart of southern Africa lies Malawi, a country with a rich culture and diverse communities. But behind this beauty, a hidden crisis persists. 41% of women have experienced sexual or physical violence. 29% of girls between 15 and 19 have begun childbearing. Child marriages affect 42% of girls. In partnership with the government of Malawi, the European Union, the United Nations, and the civil society, the Spotlight Initiative was born.
The Spotlight Initiative project, its goal is to eliminate violence against adolescent girls and young women by addressing the structural roots and linkages to sexual and reproductive healthy rights.
Machinga district is one of the 6 districts where the Spotlight Initiative is being implemented.
This project has 6 pillars, but Amref is focusing on pillar 3, which is prevention and social norms, and pillar 4, which is delivery of essential quality services. So some interventions under pillar 3, we have the running of the safe space mentorship, which involves peer education, meaningful youth participation, as well as comprehensive sexuality education. Another strategy, we have the male engagement. This is where we trained male champions on Barbershop Toolkit. So this is a platform where men as well as young boys meet to be discussing various issues that affect girls in their communities. So it is these male champions that have been conducting awareness raising in the communities through various community awareness mediums in order to try to break the silence of gender equality in the communities.
There has also been another strategy under Pillar 4, which we call it services. And this pillar, it's where Spotlight Initiative was making sure that there should be strengthened services for women and girls in terms of protecting them from various viruses.
This is where we give adolescent girls some small-scale capital to be conducting different kind of businesses so that they should be able to be independent on themselves. Because one of the drivers of SGBV is dependency syndrome of women on men or other people, which also makes women to be vulnerable to SGBV. So we empower them economically so that they should be independent on themselves. Another strategy that we're also using is the sexual and gender-based violence survivor support, where we are using community fund as well as survivor fund.
Those survivors who have been abused, Spotlight managed to give them survivor fund money in the form of a loan so that they should be able to sustain their lives. And when they repay back the loan, they assist another survivor. And we have got community support fund.
On the ground, change is happening.
The Spotlight Initiative project has brought a very huge impact to the communities. First of all, we have a total number of 308 adolescent girls who dropped out of school, but then they've managed to go back to school from the safe spaces.
And we have seen a lot of girls selected to Sunday schools, and some are even in the public universities of Malawi.
We also have 254 child marriages that have been dissolved through the Spotlight Initiative project. We also have a total number of 135 adolescent girls who have been empowered in leadership and positions. These adolescent girls are now able to hold positions in their communities, like the area development committees, the village development committees, as well as the youth network. From the safe spaces, adolescent girls are given information on sexual and reproductive healthy rights, good maternal health, goal setting, menstrual hygiene, and many more. So we have a total number of 477 SGBV cases that have been reported from the safe spaces and have been completed.
Right now we can say that with the safe space mentorship, the girls, they are now able to know that this is abuse or else this is a normal way how we should stay.
Meaning that now the adolescent girls are able to report when their rights have been violated. That means they are able to put violence to the spotlight.
With the training of 74 mentors, enrollment of over 2,000 mentees, and more than 1,700 graduates, the initiative is equipping the younger generation with the knowledge to fight against violence and early pregnancies.
masemo nena kangati muona mwali wa mwina apango na kuti mwina anthu akapita kusimba kuja mwina amatha kumauzo na kuti asapite school asakanambia ama usabe school mwina kana gazi kedunga zimezo napeza menta takumana pambali nafuluza vuto imene lolo kena kwanza kuti tikonza siku tibwere kumaini makolo ako kena kuna anabwera kumani makolo anga kumambie kumakolo anga ankavuto na kuti mwana ene sabwera so school kubuno azingokhala pakhomo pano kena kuno basa atawalimbikisa nabuzona kuti makolo anga janachivomereza anachandi abwino ndikuzona kuti wiki yamawa khozeke tipite school anigula makope ndikuzona kuti ndipita school napita school so ndi anthu anandi abwino.
Empowerment takes many forms. Over 476 women are gaining economic independence through a seed fund, allowing them to create brighter futures for themselves and their families.
Asikana amene akhala akuchitiridwa nkhanza akatipeza timapanga register mukaundula wathu komanso tili ndi ndalama zimene anzathu a Spotlight kuzera ku Amref anatipasa ngati community fund komanso survivor fund. Akalandira ndalama ija amakayipangira tima business ting'ono nkumathandizikira anawo kapena ana achaini wakewo pa nkhani ya maphunziro ndi zina za moyo wawo ofunikira.
Quality services are vital. The initiative is building the capacity of service providers, ensuring that survivors receive the support they need. Coordinating efforts among health workers, police, and other essential services to provide comprehensive care stakeholders. Norms must change. The community-based prevention strategies are reshaping gender norms and behaviors, making strides towards ending harmful practices and violence.
A lot of adolescent girls wouldn't report because of distances to go and access services or distances to go to court, either to the police as well as health centers. But then with the coming in of this community fund, there's been a very high rate of reporting into this community victim support unit. There has been a lot of case completions with this coming on of community fund, and justice is being prevailed to these HGBV survivors. And this is also helping to change the mindset of the would-be offenders because of what is being done on the ground. And this is also creating a very safe environment for the adolescent girls and young women in the communities.
As the sun sets over the warm heart of Africa, the Spotlight Initiative continues to shine brightly, a beacon of hope for a safer, more equitable future for all. Together, we can build a world where every woman and girl can live free from violence.